Hey, wonderful people, what's going on? Today I'm going to be a little bit in playful mood because I'm going to review something really beautiful. And this is a fragrance that was actually that is very special. It's one of the most special moments in my fragrance journey, and I am really happy over the like moon. I'm over the moon, over the clouds, whatever that expression is. I'm very happy to be receiving these fragrances from the man himself, Steven Redolessence, the biggest YouTube reviewer. To me, like he is the best right now in terms of number, professionalism, complete reviewer, how nice of a guy he is. I'm gonna say about him a little bit in the video, and I'll tell you a review on his perfume called Navus. I think that's how he's supposed to pronounce it. And this is his most favorite, so I'm honoring Steven. I'm reviewing this first. So he was kind enough to send me, if you do not know, 3 full bottles of 2 of his oud line and this Navus especially. And I received it a few days back. I went and paid my customs duty and everything. I collected the bottles. So I am actually still like, cannot believe it. I have these fragrances in my hand. So nice of him. So nice of him. And I'm really lucky and privileged. People are making fun of me like, hey Joy, just because you're a reviewer he's sending you, so how come, what did we do? I'm so sorry. It's like I what can I say? I'm just, yeah, if you work in your fragrance line, sometimes luck actually, like, people show you kindness. So previously I received bottles from Mohit Khatri brother, and then sometimes Hani Hafez, and my brothers in fragrance community all over the world showed me so much love. So thank you so much, all of you, really especially all of you. And this actually helps my channel as well. I'm in the other side of the world in Bangladesh, so I'm the one guy who's in love with perfume so much I do daily one episode. So today let's look at Navus. So first of all, this fragrance has some criticisms, and I have received questions, and I got some dislikes on the video, which I was expecting. On the first initial video I did on 7 perfumes, his whole line, from samples and full bottles, I did 24 minutes. So I decided, I told you I'm going to do individual review on each. I'm going to do at least 10 minutes on each, so I will give you a better picture. So I was watching Dan Norton, Mr. Smelly, his review on Steven's fragrance with Steven on his channel, and I just watched the whole episode, 40 something minutes. So I was trying to get some information like from the man himself. So I think that was fruitful. So let's hit the review and tell you my unbiased opinion. Despite I received these as gifts, I'm not going to tell you like, hey guys, because this is I'm gonna let you still know my honest opinion and answer some of your questions. First thing you're gonna get with these perfumes, you're gonna get parfum concentration. He cleared it out. Not EDT, not EDP, not exterior parfum, pure parfum. That is 25% fragrance oil concentration. Okay, so he want to make the fragrances last, do they? I'll update you. Second thing is, these are made in UAE. This comes in, I think, 50 and 100 ml bottles. I could be wrong about that, but 100 ml going for 190 US dollars. So it's kind of like when Jeremy released his fragrances. We'll talk about that a little bit as well. When he released these perfumes, they were actually $240 plus for 100 ml. So yeah, let's see. This is the sleeve. Reminds me a little bit of Amouage. What's the fragrance called? Jubilation 25. If you've seen the packaging, this kind of infinity sign is here on this bottle. I mean the box and sleeve. It reminds me the pattern a little bit of Middle Eastern fragrance style. Really nice, very premium. Okay, and here's the ingredients and stuff like that. So it looks like a book. Then you get this packaging, really nice. If you do not know by now, very niche. Sometimes reminds me of Nishane, because when you open it, it says the name here, Navitus, the infinity sign, and then navitusparfums.com, where you can go a website to buy these fragrances. And inside you get 2 things: nice little cushioning and coffin. Looks like very velvety, and kind of like this touch is very premium, looks like silk. Okay, and that's where the bottle stays, and then give you this card. Very handy. The name, all the details, Oswald exclusive, this fragrances. And I think it says seize the day. The description of the fragrance at the back, you'll find all the ingredients. So I'll not read from the ingredients, I'll let you know what I get from this perfume. So here's the bottle. So heavy. This bottle, if you drop on your foot, you are screwed, because this glass base is really heavy. Even side has great thick glass. So this is very amazing presentation with the blue, and it gets a little bit faded down there. Bottom you find your sticker. Juice color I think is see-through, and this most beautiful part is this cap. I tell you, this looks like a disco ball or something like that. When you move it, it looks like 3D, okay, or pixels rather. Yeah. So when you move it, it's a golden cap. Both side has these effects. Up there, plain. So this fragrance cap, it's not very secure, I must tell you. Let me show you what happens. It doesn't click onto place. And when you pick it up, it comes up very easily. So be very careful, even though this is full metal, good quality. Atomizer looks like that. At this point, there's no scare of fakes, so no worries. So yeah, let's spray this and talk about it. This is my favorite too. I have been wearing this for in my hand for about 1 hour. Got the dry down. Let's spray this again. It has a Dior Sauvage sort of a spray. It has this soft sprayer, good distribution, doesn't spray like a laser. So this perfume, some of the criticism before I go for the review. Two things. People said, Steven, when he actually introduced these perfumes, he said these are going to be very, very exclusive, one of a kind, and he described his perfumes, and he said it's not inspired by anything, and he promised a lot of things. People criticism is he sort of manipulated sort of the facts. Second thing, they complain that these perfume bottles are knockoff of Rojada Parfum Cologne line, and if you put them side by side, I'll tell you, I told you, I'm going to be honest, it does remind me, they're pretty similar, okay? So if you say you cannot see the resemblance, you'll be like a little bit biased. But I tell you what, it's okay. For me, it's not a big deal. Yeah, why? Because when people talk about niche houses, many niche houses, Creed included, Creed, or even Rojada at times, or Parfum de Marly, a lot of these niche houses, they actually take inspiration from other houses, and they take that DNA and then make it their own perfume. It happens, so people do that. It's not a major crime like he offended like a felony or something like that, but it's up to you. So if you are really, like ethical, and you really think of these things, if it bothers you, it's up to you. If you don't want to support him, it's up to you. But I think here are the good things about Steven's perfumes, okay? Yeah, these things, two things, I leave it out there for you to ponder upon. Here are the things, Steven is a nice guy. Okay, I'll just straight hit the point. Why I like him. Even before he sent me these perfumes, I used to always share, I still share his reviews in my group. If you go to Fratcom Bangladesh, you'll see I share his older, newer videos alongside Max, Forte, or Dan Norton, Mark, his videos always being shared in my group. Do you know why? Because he's a nice guy. And I like guys like him who are good from the heart. They never speak evil or attacking stuff towards people even when they attack him. So these are the things that makes me like him. I don't know about you guys, but Steven stood still, despite all the criticism, everything, his numbers have gone up. He got the silver play button. So his achievements are impeccable. Okay, that's why I look up to him. He's such a great quality reviewer. So these are the things make me say that, I have no problem with his presentation or whatever he said. So his perfume is the juice that matters inside, and the juice is good. Okay, and I have seen few reviews, and I will tell you, this fragrance is pretty damn nice. Okay, so price point wise, $190, it's a lot, but when you actually release something, there are costs involved. So when you want to actually support a reviewer and you actually spend money, $300-$400, behind fragrances, so it's up to you. Okay, so after 8 minutes of talk, let's go for the review. So yeah, I think this bottle, I really like it, and this is Steven's favorite from his line, and this is one of the most beautiful fragrance creations, but not entirely unique. So what I mean by that, this has beautiful features of neroli, and it's a kind that is like bitter, authentic neroli. You can tell the authentic stuff have been used, not the synthetic stuff. And this neroli reminds me of a little bit of my favorite perfume. Okay, first thing it reminds me of, Creed's Neroli Sauvage. I know that some people do not like comparison, but for your understanding, this is one of the best Creed fragrances, hands down, ever. And if you love neroli, it doesn't stay very long time, 2-3 hours perhaps, after that it's staying. But this neroli that features, this one, Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, Al Haramain Neroli Canvas. If you talk about even Mugler Cologne, they have beautiful, beautiful neroli featured. And also, I forgot that day, Original Vetiver has beautiful neroli. So if you know this citruses, the neroli, it also has that oranges, citrus, lime, lemon, very fresh up top, and very zingy, kind of bitter neroli. That is the opening. Really cannot, and if someone said they do not like this opening, they would be perhaps lying, because they do not like his line. I showed this to my mom, my sister, and even one other brother who came, I showed him the perfume. He said, this is amazing, I'm gonna buy a full bottle. So I think the opening wise, it's already a win. Even Dan Norton loved this the most because this is so easy. Citrus is so classy. But after half an hour or so, like 20 minutes, and this citrus is gonna wear off a little bit, the neroli is gonna go and it will turn sweeter. And I really like the sweetness of it. And I told you, I'm not gonna look at the notes breakdown, but it has other notes. It has mint. I think Steven said that. So you can kind of see the greenness of the mint. It's very sweet and very popping, it's like a very fresh hot summer's day and springtime. This is gonna be a win. And the dry down, it reminds me a little bit of Elysium, but I'm not gonna say this is an Elysium clone or anything, but definitely got some materials or common notes with this. But on its own, it reminds me of a few fragrances, even at times Aventus cologne, okay, but doesn't have the pineapple quite. So it's a fresh, citrusy, how to say, uplifting kind of a fragrance, fresh right out of the shower, and it smells high class. It doesn't smell cheap or a plasticky smell or alcoholic. So you can tell the quality is there. So the performance on me, it's like, I'll tell you one thing. When I go out, it projects a little bit more rather than when I stay inside. So if, let's say, the sun hits me, my skin warms up, and I'm wearing this on my neck, I go 2 on my neck, 2 on each arm, and 1 on my chest. That time, I can detect it from everywhere. People give me looks. So I think there's a pink pepper note in there that actually has that, it pops. So high heat, higher the heat is, this fragrance is gonna perform better. So you can definitely see the quality in bottles. It's my opinion, of course. Do not bash me because of my opinion. You can hold different one, but the presentation for the price, you get an excellent presentation. Like, it's not a cheap cap. Then if people ask me, like some guys ask me, you criticize Jeremy's fragrance for being a knockoff. I criticize Jeremy's perfume because of how he marketed the product. Jeremy and Steven, 2 different people. And Jeremy didn't send out samples to any reviewer. He just reviewed his own stuff, called it the best. I do not appreciate or respect that, I'm sorry to say. I want to trust my nose, sniff, and then see the bottle. Compared to Jeremy's bottle, these are much more premium. I gotta give it that. If you're gonna spending $100 extra, these are the kind of presentation you spend on. But I'm not trying to spread hatred because I did review Jeremy's perfume and gave it good marks. Now the prices are down, you can try them. But in the end of the day, it's your money, it's your decision, okay? I really like them. If you like those niche fragrances I just showed you, and even Mugler cologne kind of fragrances, definitely check it out. If you have the kind of the budget option, you can definitely buy this. I don't think you're gonna be disappointed. So I really like this. It is fresh, works perfect from a country condition. If you stay in the office, you're the boss or manager or something like that, you can definitely rock this and it's gonna really do justice. The performance is pretty damn good. So overall, this perfume, it's my favorite, so I cannot give it any less than 10. This is Navus getting 10 out of 10 for presentation, performance, smell, natural ingredients, and how actually I like the perfume on me, right? So check out Navus. Thank you so much, Steven, for your beautiful gesture. I'll be reviewing the next ones. Perhaps they're not gonna get all that high marks, but we'll see what happens. Take care, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a very, very good night. Bye-bye.